Brodes Media.
How disappointing. Same old Sixers? Okay, I'm on board now. I had optimism. Shame on me. You fooled me too many damn times now for me to start selling anybody any other message. I stand by how I felt in this series and how I felt throughout some of the ups and downs. But here's reality. Joel Embiid elected to wet himself. That's what happened. He peed all over himself. Second round, game 7. Nah, I'm not giving you my effort today. Passing the ball when James Harden is following everybody up the floor behind half court. You know that thing where you're not allowed to have the ball over half court and then go backwards? Are you familiar with that? It's called a backcourt violation. Yeah, you can't do that. Oh, you weren't aware? Okay. We'll fix it for next playoff run. It seems like I'm sitting in the same exact spot, though, man. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to do, Embiid? I know, unfinished business. I know you're right there. We're so close. We're not too far away. But what is going to take us over the hump? I thought it was a PJ Tucker who was there. I mean, he did his role, so he's pumped up running down the floor on defense. But then you have to deal with George Niang grabbing Jaylen Brown. That's a loser thing to do. A team that's ready, a team that's prepared, a team that's dialed in, they're not doing that nonsense. They're not playing around with that garbage. You do your job. You make your shots. Nothing looked comfortable for them offensively. Abused nonstop, attacking Embiid on the defensive side. Embiid's a monster. They said, let me wear you down. We're going to go at your throats. You have to stop us. And, to their credit, it was fantastic. In every single way, shape, or form, they controlled you. And you let them. You did nothing about it. I just can't believe it looked that disgusting. I can't believe it. And in game 6, it was right there. That's the difference. Game 6, at home. And your offense forgets how to operate. How did it get so ugly so fast? You couldn't stop the bleeding. And Tobias Harris, post-game, uses words we've been hearing for seasons now when the year finishes. Mental toughness. We weren't mentally tough enough. We couldn't find our sets, get in the groove. I believe he used the word pop. They couldn't get anything to pop. Again? We're doing this again. It's the same reason. At that point, change needs to occur. Because whatever that fix is you're looking for, the new pieces aren't changing that dynamic with this team. And yeah, I love Joel, but I am looking at Joel Embiid. Steph Curry, LeBron James, they have games that you don't forget about and are generational. Life-changing. Everyone dates back in history on what happened in the NBA, and you look at those outings. Jayson Tatum just did that. The reason why I always say that we have a chance is because, hear me out, in theory, I thought you had one of those players. He failed to show me and to support me for making those type of claims. That's how you win at this time of the year. Superstars show their worth. They dominate. superstars, superstar. Instead, we crumbled. James Harden, in his career in Game 7s, shoots 22% from 3. Here's some of his nights. 2 for 12, 1 for 9, 2 for 13. He was so unwilling to play the game. He looked so lost. And I hate knee-jerk reactions, and I hate desperation, because I'm okay at times with wanting to go down with what got you here. But I'm saying there was a time where I legitimately was throwing that out the window, saying he sucks and he's so pathetic. Like, he's so bad today that if you sat him on the bench and went with Maxey running your offense, I would have been all right with it. I'm not calling for anybody's job right now. It's too raw and it's too much for me to handle at this particular time. I'm not ready to make those type of claims. I'm not ready to have that much of a passionate take on where to go here because it's serious. So I'm not going to just throw things out there out of pure emotion and say garbage. I'm okay with venting and ranting and doing that. I'm not saying you're wrong because the Sixers have put you in a position where it's valid. But for me, I'm in digestion mode. And let me sit on this before I start making claims on Embiid and this and that and the other. Really, it's just the Embiid talk. Because Doc, he's probably going to go. James Harden probably going to Houston. And after that Game 7 performance, I don't even care. When Joel lost to Kawhi, I thought that could inspire him so he could see firsthand what he needs to grow into to win at that level. Yet now, Jayson Tatum, he's getting a second look, I guess. Maybe it'll take 2 looks. The Kawhi Leonard thing clearly impacted who he was and how he targeted his off seasons. I thought that really put a new outlook on his NBA career when he lost in Toronto. I didn't know he would need 2 because now Jayson Tatum showed him what it's all about. And he's not afraid. I got to give him a lot of credit. Even when Jayson Tatum wasn't making shots, he would flip all you off and go, excuse me, you want me to stop? No way in hell. I'm going to fire. You're going down with me. If I fail, we fail, that's fine. I can have that weight on my shoulders. But he doesn't collapse fully. He just starts making his shots eventually. He shoots himself out of it. But it's the way it looks when he does it that puts him in a totally different category than James Harden and Joel. Your body language says it all. You're defeated. Tatum's never defeated. He doesn't allow himself to get there. That's where you need to close the gap. Joel needed to see it again firsthand. So made 2 times. 2 times. The basketball gods made that happen. Maybe it soaks into Embiid's brain now, but I don't even know if he'll be here for us to experience it.